Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel and the World Class Championship Wrestling Review Series for the 12th of May, 1984. This is the first of 3 weeks of the World Class Texas Stadium show, the David Von Erich Memorial Show, and 3 main matches and a music video premiere round out this program. The first match, kind of a bit of a clunker. The Missing Link against the Junkyard Dog. Not as bad as Kamala and the Missing Link as the first appearance he had. Oddly enough, Junkyard Dog, before the match begins, starts using a folding chair on the head of the Missing Link. Link bails out to the floor here. Skandor Akbar is at ringside, although kind of blending in with the very hot sun. The slowdown by the Link, using the tights, and then going to work on the back of the Dog. Dog, more a star in the Mid-South area at this point, mere months away from going to the WWF, but this is probably one of his last really big matches outside of the WWF for quite a while. Link and Dog do brawl with each other. We find that the involvement of Skandor Akbar ends up costing his man quite a bit. The referees kick him out of the action for a bit, and the Junkyard Dog gets the victory in the process. Really short match, probably about 5 minutes in length. That's all they really needed, though. Link does manage to miss the diving headbutt in the other major part of the match. The second match of that particular day, or evening as it were, is the Rock and Soul Connection, Buck Zumhofe and Iceman King Parsons against the Super Destroyers. Super Destroyers obviously later go on to be revealed to be the Irwins, Scott Hogg Irwin and Bill Irwin, the Irwin brothers, but that is not known here. Zumhofe takes the majority of the beginning of the match with offense on one of the Destroyers. Obviously, Zumhofe, relatively new to the area, but over with the crowd. Don't know if he'd been to Texas prior to 1982, but the majority of his stay in the USWA area, the AWA area, in the Minnesota and surrounding states there, one of the larger territories, but he does interfere in that nature of things. The other Destroyer makes his way in. Of course, Skandor Akbar out there again, as Akbar has a vested interest in the benefit of the Destroyers, the on-again, off-again America's Tag Team Champions, and I don't think they're the champions here because I don't recall Zumhofe and Iceman winning, which, glad for Zumhofe, not so for Iceman. Iceman's been around a long enough time that I think him winning a championship would have actually been good for business in some regards. Maybe that comes later in 85, 86. I'm almost to the end of 84. It hasn't happened yet. The Destroyers do a little bit of switch work and some heavy drop kicks and the like. We see the match, I believe, taking place during the daytime, as you can see the sunlight still bearing down on the ring, which having performed at events that have outdoor shows, I've never been a fan of them. Some people like them, some people don't. I fall in the don't category. One of the reasons is because the ring canvas becomes exceptionally hot in the summer sun, so that makes it harder for wrestlers to do their thing even with boots on, especially with the barefoot wrestler. Actually, I should check if the Von Erichs are barefoot in this. Double sunset flip, double meaning that both the heels go down to the same to a respective sunset flip in the latter part of the match. Again, Iceman Parsons getting double teamed on the inside, and he's not willing to stand for that, and eventually gets things going the way of his team, hits a butt, and gets a victory there. And then we move to the Bad Street USA music video and match. Of course, the Freebirds and the Von Erichs in the six-man match. Mike and Kevin and Fritz. Fritz out of retirement for the first time in 2 years. Last time here with Bundy in '82. Now back in '84. Obviously, the David Memorial Von Erich, or the David Von Erich Memorial, easy for me to say. A good enough reason for Fritz to come out of retirement. The six-man tag team championships are on the line. They do not really give us a great understanding of this, as guys wearing street clothes. Kevin in white jeans, the rest of the guys in jeans and cowboy boots. The understanding they don't give us is if there has to be legal tags or not. At various times throughout the match, all gentlemen in the ring at the same time, and they do go several minutes into the match, probably about a 10 to 12 minute brawl all the way around. And obviously, the Von Erichs are going to be victorious on a Von Erich Family Appreciation Day. That should go without saying, but definitely worthwhile to see the crowd's reaction. That's my main cause of interest here. Fritz, who is in complete denim from head to toe, well, not head to toe, but from, I guess I'd say below neck to toe, and including, except for cowboy boots, certainly is getting his fair due with Michael Hayes and avenging the Freebird family name. A strap is brought out by Fritz at a point, and Michael takes a few lashes. The Kevin goes right at Gordy and actually gets the upper hand, which is a bit surprising. Shouldn't be, because it's the Von Erichs in Texas, but at the same time, surprising only because Gordy is still being somewhat protected here in the spring of '84. Anyway, Michael Hayes and Fritz Von Erichs pair off yet again. Fritz goes for the claw, but gets nailed from behind with a top rope maneuver from Gordy, and eventually Fritz does take the fall on one of the Freebirds. Let's just go check here. I think it's Michael Hayes that takes the fall, but regardless, high cross body by Kevin, and actually no, Kevin pins Robert in the middle of the ring. For some reason, I thought Fritz had gotten the pinfall, but regardless, after a music video, the Freebirds not successful in defending the six-man tag belts, but again, we don't necessarily see the belts exchange hands. We hear about it later, but regardless, the Von Erichs walk away happy, and there's the six-man trophy being put forward, and a run-in and continuation of the match after the bell, or continuation of the fighting anyway, closes us. Killer Khan in there with one of the Von Erichs, and Killer Khan a major force in the next several months. But that'll be it for today. Till next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment.